Hi friends, welcome to Wonderland. My name is Allison Wonderland and I'm the self-proclaimed priestess of Wonderland, and I'm here to encourage you to be the priestess of your own world and live the life you've imagined. Spooky season is upon us. There isn't a better time than now to start energetically cleansing and protecting your home if you haven't already. But if this is something that you do on a regular basis, just remember that it's important to do it continuously throughout the year, especially if you have a housemate that is going through a difficult time. I mean, aren't we all? Or if the energy just feels off. We pick up energy everywhere we go, and then we bring it home. And if you're not regularly releasing that energy, letting go of it, you're bringing it into your house. Just like you are tracking dirt in on your shoes, you're also tracking energy from outside of your home into your home. So, I personally recognize a similarity between my mental health and my surroundings when my home starts to get cluttered, or I kind of start slacking on the regular mundane cleaning. I noticed that my mental state is not okay. And I noticed so that's like a warning sign for me to check in with my mental health and do some self-care. But it's also important that I take the time to use the techniques that I'm going to recommend in this video to bring that back into balance. When I take the time to declutter and clean my home, I feel better mentally. So today's video will encourage you to energetically cleanse your home with a magic potion to do on top of your regular mundane cleaning. While I won't be sharing a regular recipe with you today,
you just want to be different.
Well, thanks for calling me out there, Gizmo. This is Gizmo. He hangs out with me on Twitch. Come get a live tarot reading on Twitch with us. We have a lot of fun over here. Apparently, Gizmo feels like he needs to call me out today. While, yes, my dramatic Leo sun and my weirdo Aquarius moon love to be different, I mostly don't want to be repetitive. There are thousands of magical floor wash recipes on Pinterest, Instagram, and I'm sure now on TikTok. Or if you're an old lady like me and you have a stack of witchy 101 books, there's going to be a magical floor wash recipe in those books. You can find them anywhere. You can just do a regular Google search for them. I don't need to give you a recipe. And the reason that I don't want to give you a recipe is because my recipe changes every time I do it. I throw in there what I need specifically for that time period, and this could reflect on the season, what I've got going on in my life, or what I'm trying to get rid of and cleanse. It also is just like what I have on hand. So in true lazy herbalist fashion, I like to use what I have in my apothecary. Unfortunately, a lot of times what I have on hand are very calming and relaxing herbs and oils, and because I'm a massage therapist, so I want to help people relax and stay calm. But I don't necessarily, and this might just be a personal opinion of mine, I don't necessarily want that in my home. I would like to use that calming, relaxing energy like in the bedroom or in places that I'm relaxing, maybe the living room. However, like in an area like an office, I want to use stimulating herbs so that I'm like awake and alert when I'm working. And like in my kitchen, I might use something different that's like warm and inviting and comforting, and not necessarily something that's going to make me want to fall asleep. So I change what I do room to room sometimes if I need something specific, but otherwise I throw in what I have on hand. So let's jump into the different combos and methods that I like to use to energetically cleanse my home. Come on, Gizmo. So any herbal blend that you are creating, whether it's an oil blend or a tea blend, is going to you want to have three main levels: a base, middle, and a top note. Your base note is going to be the heaviest and most powerful scent, meaning like the strongest. The middle note is going to be neutral, or just kind of like helps blend the elements together. And the top note is going to be a lighter fragrance that you just kind of want to have a hint of. Like I mentioned earlier, I select things that I need at the time. I usually select something grounding because I struggle with being grounding, but also grounding oils tend to be very comforting and also very protective. So I select, your really heavy woodsy patchouli or spruces, your evergreen trees. Then I decide what my main goal is. If I want something uplifting and something that's going to help me focus, I'm going to use citrus oils, like I mentioned earlier, because those are very uplifting and encourage the feeling of joy. If I needed something like clearing and cleansing, I'm going to use something like sage or lemon or peppermint, and those are going to be my top notes. For today's video, I have selected a couple of different blends that I have together. One of them is called a unicorn blend, which encourages just like being your unique weirdo Aquarius self. And another one is a manifestation blend. This has oils that have to do with prosperity, and that's a really nice thing to like introduce into your home. So for our base, middle, and top note blending recommendation, the patchouli is going to be the base note because it's going to bring you down to the ground and connect you to your roots. The manifestation and the unicorn blend are going to be our middle notes. And geranium is going to be our top note because it is nice and florally. I use it as a substitute for rose essential oil because rose essential oil be expensive. This is one of my favorite blends to use, not only because it's easy, because it's already blended for me, but just the frickin' combination of it is amazing. The Ishtar blend takes you down to the underworld. And the Cleopatra blend is all jasmine and light and florally, and the combination of the two is heaven. Step 1, get yourself a busket. Once you got your busket, you're going to get some sort of base. I am using white distilled vinegar and peppermint castile soap. I am not using this. Even though you can use them for cleaning purposes, you want to do your regular mundane cleaning first. You can totally use the same method as a cleaning product. However, when I used to do that, I found that I was using a lot of my essential oils and going through them really quickly. So I would rather do this after I use my regular, normal, everyday cleaning products. This way I'm using less product, but cleaning the whole house and still getting the same results, if that makes sense. I was just going through my essential oils super quickly, and they're expensive. I want to save them, and so diluting them works a lot better for me anyways. So the vinegar and the castile soap are simply a base to put your oil in. You can use any non-water based solution to do this because, as we all know and learned in cooking school when you're little, oil and water doesn't mix. If you're just putting essential oils in a bucket of water, it's just going to float on the top and it's not going to like mix into the water solution. Step 2, put some rocks in it. I wasn't going to do a video without putting crystals on something. So here I have some geomati shells for prosperity, some black obsidian and hematite for protection, rhodonite for love, and amazonite for empowerment and speaking your truth. Step 3, put everything in the busket. Put the rocks in the busket, put the vinegar in the busket, put the castile soap in the busket, and then put your oils in the busket. So I'm just doing like a little splash of vinegar and a little splash of the castile soap. This is simply so that the oils have something to dissolve in. While I'm adding everything in, I'm usually setting an intention What do I want? What am I using all these oils for? What purpose do I want them to have? What do I want them to do energetically? Do I want them to cleanse the house? Do I want to fill it up with love and light? Just set your intentions while you're mixing everything together. Step 4, fill your bucket with water, and then remember that you forgot to do the dishes. I put my rag in first just so that it soaks up most of the oil. Step 5, wipe everything down. Put on your favorite podcast and go to town. I am wiping down all of my kitchen countertops and cabinets. You can also use, or you should also use, this solution on all of your doors, all of your windows, all your doorknobs. You can wash down the walls, all the handles in your house. I usually take the leftover of what I have in my hand bucket and dump it into my mop bucket and use it as a magical floor wash as well. While you're cleaning, you might want to make sure that you are being mindful with, as you're cleaning, I'm wiping away any negative energy. I ask my guides and angels to protect the home and help me clear any extra stuck energy. Remember to wipe down all of your baseboards, get to those cracks and crevices that are hard to reach and don't get that much attention, because that's where the negative energy likes to cling to. All right, so don't give negative energy any reason to cling to anything in your home. What do you think? Do you energetically clean your home on a regular basis? If so, what are your techniques? Please comment below and let us all know so that we can share our different methods and experiences of magical housekeeping. If this is your first time realizing that, hey, maybe I should be energetically cleaning my home, let me know how you feel after it if you try any of these techniques. And I am going to do, or I have another entire home protection video that I have filmed and I'm planning on uploading before Samhain and before Scorpio season, because this is the perfect time to be resetting your energetic boundaries around your home. So I have that ready to be edited and uploaded before Scorpio season. So make sure that you are subscribed and that you have the notification bell on so that you know when that video is uploaded, as well as any other videos that I have pages and pages of videos to make and tons of videos to edit and upload. So it's really about me finding the time. So I do it whenever I can. However, please join us at Twitch. I stream every Tuesday, Tarot Tuesday, and I upload moon energy report videos every Monday on YouTube. So please join us in Wonderland. Say bye, Gizmo.
Bye, everybody!
I hope to see you soon. Thanks again.